everyone, and welcome back to another Slovene with Sandra lesson. Today I'll be teaching you how to introduce yourselves in Slovene. We'll be covering everything from saying what your name is, where you live, how old are you. Let's start with how to say your name. Just the word alone. A name in Slovene is ime. This word can be used either for your first name or for your full name. And then for the surname specifically, we have another word which is priimek. If you want to ask someone what their name is, you would say either kako ti je ime or kako vam je ime. The difference being is that the first kako ti je ime is used either between well, I can't really say between people who know each other, because if you ask someone for their name, you definitely don't know them. But yeah, usually when young people meet each other, you would ask each other kako ti je ime. This is more of like an informal form, or just a form that is used between the young people when you're not in like official settings and don't necessarily need to express your respect towards someone. But if you're in the setting that's more professional, official, or if you're talking to a person who's much older than you, you would use the form kako vam je ime, because this form expresses, I don't know, officiality, a form of respect. You get it. And by the way, this form at the same time is also the same as plural form. So if you are meeting a group of people and you want to ask everyone what their name is, you would say kako vam je ime. So then the answer is, in English, it is my name is, and then you insert your name. So my name is Sandra, or you can just say Sandra. And in Slovene, it's pretty much the same. You can just say your name, or you can say moje ime je, and then you insert your name. So, moje ime je Sandra. If you want to ask someone for their surname specifically, you would say kako se pišeš, or again, the form which expresses respect, you can also say kako se pišete. So, kako se pišeš, informal, or kako se pišete, formal. And the answer to the question would be pišem se, and you insert your surname, or again, you can just say your surname. So in my case, I would say pišem se potisek. The next section is where you come from. Where you come from, in Slovene, you would say od kod si, informal. And for formal, it would be od kod ste. Or another version is od kod prihajaš, informal. And the formal version is od kod prihajate. These are the, I guess, properly grammatic forms, but in day-to-day life, you can also actually hear a lot skjesi or skjeste. You can answer the question in two ways, I guess. The first one is as simple as in English, I'm from, and then you insert the country. So you would say sem is, and insert the country. For example, sem iz Slovenije. We don't say sem iz Slovenija, sem iz Italia, or whatever. There's a different ending. In this case, in the case of Slovenia, it's I. The endings do change depending on the gender of the place basically we use, because places in Slovene language do have genders as well. Same goes for cities. You wouldn't say sem iz Ljubljana, but you would say sem iz Ljubljane. Both Slovenia and Ljubljana are female in gender, so yeah, that's why the ending I in this case. But we'll talk more about the endings and genders in another video. What I'm trying to say, the right answer to the question is sem iz Slovenije. Or you can also say prihajam iz, and then you insert the country again, so prihajam iz Slovenije. But you can also be asked where do you live, which is slightly different to where you come from. I guess the meaning compared to English is exactly the same. Sometimes, you know, people are born and raised in another country that they live in. If you want to ask where do you live, you say kje živiš, informal, and formal, kje živite. The English answer would be I live in Ljubljana, I live in Slovenia. In Slovene we say živim v, and then you insert the city or the country. Živim v Ljubljani, živim v Sloveniji. Again, the ending is different when it comes to the countries and cities. That's because of the gender in the case. If you go, say, to the bank, let's say if you want to open your bank account and someone wants to ask you for your address, they would usually say, for informal, kakšen je tvoj naslov? Or formal, kakšen je vaš naslov? And then they can also say, can you please tell me your address? And in this case, the sentence would be, a mi lahko poveste vaš naslov? That was the formal version, and the informal version would be, a mi lahko poveš tvoj naslov? And then the answer, my address is, in Slovene is Moj naslov je, and then you tell your address. If you want to know someone's address, or I guess the location of their flat, their house, you can also say kje stanuješ. That's the informal version, or formal kje stanujete. And the answer is stanujem na, and then you tell the address. Okay, moving on to age. If you want to ask someone how old they are, you would say, okay, I have 3 versions for you. Let's start with the formal one. You would ask them koliko ste stari. For the informal version, we have 2 different forms because it depends whether you're asking a male or a female. So if you ask a male, you would say koliko si star, and if you ask a female, you would say koliko si stara. Basically just add an A at the end. You can answer just with the number, of course, or in a full sentence, which is for a male, you would say star sem 30, which is 30, for example. Or for a female, stara sem 30. Again, we just add an A to star. Okay, that was an easy one. And then I also thought I would include occupation, because that's what people often chat about. What do you do for work? What do you study? If you want to ask someone what their occupation is, you would ask them kaj si po poklicu. The formal one is kaj ste po poklicu. And when you answer, you just say sem, and you basically add in your occupation. So for example, if someone is an engineer, you would say sem inženir. People can also ask you where you work, which in Slovene we ask kje delaš, or the formal one is kje delate. And the answer to this question is delam v. So I work in, and then you insert usually the name of the company. But when it comes to students, if you want to ask someone what they study, you say kaj študiraš, or kaj študirate is the formal version, and the answer would simply be študiram, and then insert your subject that you study. Yeah, I think that's everything as far as, you know, quick basic introductions go. Let me know in a comment below which topic I should cover next in my Learn Slovene with Sandra video. What would be most helpful for you to learn as soon as possible. Also, if you want to practice your Slovene or you want private Skype lessons, you can now book them via my Patreon page that I'm gonna have linked in the description box. So yeah, for all the details, just head to my Patreon page. You can support me there. I have some extra bits available for my Patreon supporters as well, such as an exclusive Word of the Day series and transcripts / worksheets for every video I put out there. So yeah, just head over there if you want to learn more Slovene, basically is what I'm trying to say. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you found it useful, and also subscribe to my channel if you want to be notified when I upload my next Learn Slovene with Sandra video. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking.